Good morning, everyone. Welcome to October 28th Board of Police Commissioners meeting. We acknowledge that we are on the traditional lands of Treaty 4 territory, a treaty signed with 35 First Nations across southern Saskatchewan and parts of Alberta and Manitoba and the original lands of Cree, Saulteaux, Dakota, Lakota, and the homeland of Métis Nation. The city of Regina owes its strength and vibrancy to these lands and the diverse Indigenous people whose ancestors' footsteps have marked this territory, as well as the settlers from around the world who continue to be welcomed here and call Regina home. We'll have the first item on the agenda is the approval of public agenda. Can I have a motion to approve it, please? Thank you. I'll call the question. Is anyone opposed? Seeing none, hearing none, carried. Next item is approval of minutes. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes from the meeting held on September 23rd, 2025? Any errors or omissions? I'll call the question. Is anyone opposed? Carried. Our only item today is PO 25-28, Regina Police Service Monthly Crime Statistics. Acting Chief Davis, can you please introduce the report?
Absolutely. Good morning, everyone. So for our September crime statistics, year over year overall crime remains significantly lower with a 16.7% decrease from September of last year. Both crimes against the person and crimes against the property continue to trend downward. Calls for service have also decreased slightly, down 1.3% compared to the same month last year. I feel like a little bit like a broken record, but arsons continue to be a concern in the city. Year-to-date increases are a 5.7% increase. And I would just take you back to 6 months ago when we were at a 12.8% increase. And so we are trending in the right direction in terms of decreasing the increase. I can say that I've mentioned a couple of times that we have a committee going with the City of Regina, Regina Fire and Protective Services, and Regina Police Service. They are trying a few different things in North Central with some pilot projects around different times, frequency, locations of garbage pickups. And so we'll wait to see the results of those pilots, but it sounds like so far the news is positive in those small areas where that work has happened. We also did a little bit of a deep dig into how other police services categorize arsons in other cities. And it seems we're a bit of an anomaly in the fact that Regina Fire Protective Services reports all fires to us. We take out a file. We obviously count that. It sounds like in many other jurisdictions that isn't the case. If it is an arson, for sure it gets reported, but other cities do have a mechanism where someone starts a fire, but maybe it is for warmth, for instance. They don't categorize that as an arson. So we're taking a look at that. That doesn't change the overall number of fires in the city for sure, but we just want to make sure that we're comparing apples to apples when we're talking about our arson numbers compared to other jurisdictions. So stay tuned on that front, but as I said, I am happy that we are sort of trending in that right direction. Just a couple other highlights. Our complex needs facility, we had 123 admissions in September, which is on the higher end for the months that we've been keeping track. And I would bring your attention to the aerial support unit statistics. Calls for service were at 304 in September, which is the highest they've been since the start of the year. So thanks partly to good weather, I think, and the fact that the plane was able to be up, but that makes a huge difference for our units on the ground in terms of having that assistance from the air. So those are the things that I really wanted to highlight, but I'm certainly happy to answer any questions that the board might have.
Thank you. Does the board have any questions? In that case, could I have a motion to receive and file the report, please? I'll call the question. Anyone opposed? Carried. Well, that was the shortest meeting. I will have a call for the resolution for the private session, please. I'll call the question. Anyone opposed? Okay, we'll recess for 20 minutes. Thank you.